More advanced. I need to go back to school.
Upcoming events and programs. First one is the Jingle Bell Fair.
Takes place this weekend. Be there or be square.
No?
With
Bring your
money.
wallet.
What? With money.
With money.
Come spend.
Oh, with money, okay.
There's actually a lot of fairs going on in
I know.
the community. I know
townwide
St.
event.
Gabriel's doing theirs too, so.
I saw one at Club
Yes,
School.
we
Did
did.
anybody see the sign?
Yeah,
Right,
close
Friday
schools
night
got
is-
one.
They've got one too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the parade.
12 till 3.
I think that's why in our Facebook
Oh, yeah.
post,
I'll meet you
Bill
there.
suggested I put as part of our
I'm
community event
volunteering in
so that
the
everyone
old
pay
museum.
attention
Do
to
you
all the
buy
other
chocolate
things.
before the
And
parade?
cookies?
But I'll see you.
Yeah.
Amy's given us,
Yeah. It's gonna
Amy's
be
given us
cool.
I don't care. You're gonna be in the alarm car?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, you go.
Yeah, John drives the truck.
I usually try to park like either right over here or across the street.
Caraguen, they all have, all these places around here stay open late. I think she's doing donkeys over there. She's
Yeah.
got donkeys. She's dressing up for Christmas.
A lot of people.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Amy
Dominic
has
did
given
it.
us permission to
Yeah.
set up on Thursday after the, is it wreath or, no.
Oh, the wreath's at 1 o'clock, yeah.
So that should be finished by 2 or 2:30. So she's given us permission to start, setting up on Thursday
Signed up
afternoon.
for Friday.
Then, we're there Friday as well.
Okay, good, because I already,
No, we're there Friday as well. I've got so much stuff in my basement that,
all right.
It'll take me Thursday to move it all.
Well, I'll show up on Friday, just,
To sell wreaths?
no, to set up
To set up
The
the.
fair.
the fair. In other words, all the
Oh,
tables for all of
Oh,
the
at the senior
items,
center.
the knitted
There's so many
things.
activities going on.
Oh, I know, that's what I mean. So
Good.
the calendar's getting full.
Love it.
Yes and no.
COA holiday dinner.
So
Next week,
So Friday, we're gonna be setting up what time? The Jingle Bell.
12:30. We have.
it's signed up,
Yeah,
it's signed up. I'll be there.
Until 12:30.
So 2:30, roughly, 2:30 on Thursday.
Yep.
12:30. Okay.
Friday.
On Friday, and then
On
Saturday
Friday.
start.
I'll be there on Friday. And I'll bring my baked goods in at the same time. Saying the COA holiday dinner? Yes, we do the serving.
Yep, so the
What
fruit
time
time,
should we be there?
let's see. I think
You think
10:30.
11:30?
10:30 if you can. But I mean, everything's gonna be done. I mean, that's salad, soup, it's a standard Oliva's fare.
Yeah, Olivas is bringing everything.
Yeah, he ordered chicken parm, which is to be one of their favorite.
I like that it's an individual piece of
I
meat,
like that
easier to
too.
serve.
Easier,
Have all-
easier. I'm on that too.
When will the food arrive? 11:30?
11:30.
So 10:30, we'd be hanging around.
Yeah.
for a whole hour.
All right, so 11.
Do we have to?
So we have to set up though.
Yeah,
Tables be set up ahead, or
Get the-
are we doing that morning, or?
And we can do it the day before. We can do it the day before. We don't have morning programs on Wednesday this time. And the next time we do an event, I'll switch it to Thursday, so we kind of mix things up a little bit if we have to set up the day before.
all right, so
You want us there on what time?
Doesn't it seem like a short period of time between Thanksgiving and this dinner?
It is.
Well,
It was very, very late, thanks.
Well, and it was last year too. That's why we had this meeting early.
Yeah.
So we could put because usually the COA dinner was the first Wednesday of the month. It's just,
But
Too soon.
Thanksgiving was later this year.
it was late this year.
Yeah.
let's go back for a second. So are you wanting to set up the afternoon before?
Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be better than Wednesday morning.
Oh, yeah, no, we can't, we just,
No.
we want to
So-
keep our heads above.
The activities on Tuesday, what time are they finished?
Downstairs.
Lunch is 1
After
o'clock.
lunch was 1 o'clock, I mean, 1:30.
I can't do this survey.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Mm.
Don't worry about it. Because we usually have
The upstairs
six
playing
tables.
cards.
Pardon me?
I'll be upstairs on Tuesday afternoon playing
But
cards.
that won't affect the setup down.
That's fine.
But I can come and do the setup instead of playing cards, or I can run up
No,
and
that's
upstairs.
fine.
No, play cards if you want.
So, I'd say
6 tables are we doing?
40 people, so we put out.
Oh, no, we gotta do a 7, we gotta do another one.
Are we doing 7 tables?
Well, if it's 40 people, you can't put more than 6 people at a regular
But you
table.
know what, we're gonna be making confirmation calls too.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It does happen, so maybe end up being.
Well, you're probably making those when, Tuesday morning? Don't wait till Wednesday
No,
for
no,
that.
they'll be Monday.
Oh, there'll be Monday, okay.
So we have Kathleen Alexander coming. She just started this week
Okay.
on Mondays to help support our staff. So.
All right, so Tuesday afternoon is set up. And,
It's gonna definitely be 7 tables.
No, I'm hoping it'll be 6.
I'm hoping for 6.
7 is really tight.
We'll just have to go.
The tables are big.
Put six people at a table, so it's gonna be
6 times 6 is only 36.
Well, what if we used like a card, you know,
do a card table.
card table, if there's just like 4 people who would sit together? I mean, I'm sure you'd get 4 people to sit together.
And we may have some cancellations, you know.
Because yesterday with the weather, you didn't do the tree trimming.
No, we'll do that tomorrow.
Okay, so so we'll have, because that's that's another space taker upper,
Okay, yeah.
is the
Oh,
tree.
yeah, that's true.
It's important.
But we did, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I would say 6 round, and then if we need a card table for 4, we'll do
I
that.
think that's good.
And I'm agreeing with Amy that 6 tables with 6 people, because people are getting so that they're not too very good on
I
there.
think 7 is kind of.
Yeah.
It's too crowded, somebody have canes and walkers, winter coats.
Yeah, they all wanna sit together.
I think, is the drums gonna be taken away?
Oh, they're gone.
Oh, these are,
Oh,
They went
okay.
last week.
Okay.
all right, Tuesday afternoon setup. Now,
But yeah, so we are right now currently full. There is a waiting list. And I think what we'll do is if we do have any cancellations, we'll just
not refill them?
not refill
How much of a waiting list do we have though?
maybe like 10 people.
Because I know how Dick Ferrucci is. He wants to feed as many people as he can. I mean, he'd
Yes.
feed the masses.
Yeah.
Can't use upstairs at all.
Not for food, no.
No. Are we doing centerpieces for the tables?
We've got our traditional ones, the ones that.
And you're gonna do the Christmas tablecloth, the Christmassy tablecloths, right? Or red or whatever.
Probably the
We have special plates, like heavy duty plates.
You have placemats, because there's a lot of stains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She thinks
And we
about
need the wet ones.
Okay, and the next day we have the Misco Hill Chorus.
I just want to encourage as many of you to come and appreciate the kids, although they're gonna like overwhelm us.
Can we do 10:15 for that? You said the teacher originally said 10:15.
No, well,
You switched it to 10.
Well, no, I put it at 10 because I want people to come at 10. I want them to be there before the kids come.
Sure.
They changed it this year to 10:15. Last year they were 10:30. You never know when they're between the schools. So they're going up, they're probably going to Upton first, then to us, and then they're going to possibly Dairy Queen. I don't know. So,
Some of us are going to the Pen Pal thing in Whitensville Christian School, and that's gonna be a 20-minute ride to get back.
yeah, I'm sorry. The school chose this.
I know that. But if you're telling people to be there at 10, your expectation is that they won't be there at 10.
Correct.
So we'll be okay.
The exercise group will be there.
They'll be gone at 20 minutes out. Quarter up.
So, yeah, but they'll probably still hang
Tight
around
corners.
for that.
I say that, you know,
That'll be good.
I will be there. And
I
I will,
will there.
I love it when they come marching in, because they come in single, and they go all the way
Big
off.
circle, yeah, with their hats on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you'll be there.
You got candy canes to give them? Did you buy them? Yeah.
Yes, we've got candy canes, for sure.
All right, perfect. That'll work.
Then we have the Friends Birthday Bash on the 16th.
Yes, Ethan Stone, a boogie woogie piano player, will be performing. The time had to be changed because it's very, very difficult to get entertainers at short notice, and I pulled in a personal favor on this one. So do be there. He is phenomenal.
We're having homemade sandwiches this time, and salad, of course, cupcakes and candles, and we can light the candles. So
Oh, I wasn't gonna make that call, Amy.
Oh, that's okay, that's okay.
A clarification.
See me, and
That's fine, but I
I'm
just,
sorry, Karen, I didn't call you on Thanksgiving Day. He probably came down Wednesday, and so then I get an email from the chief, like, no, my lieutenant was, I said, yes, I will let her know. And,
yeah, I wasn't gonna,
I said, the event's not till the 16th, so, but.
one exit to get out of the building.
Bring a blowtorch.
You better use it on
He just said
yourself
we
first.
cannot have like candles placed around.
Yeah, no, we would never do that.
Okay, and the New Year's Eve celebration that you just finished up discussing.
Yeah, Diane, you want to talk about it or you want me to talk about
Sure.
it? You do it.
Last year, it was just a phenomenal hit between the DJ and the food and it was just everything that last year, everybody liked it. I'll do the same thing this year, so it was really very easy to, plan and get everything all together. Peg came in and we worked together this morning. She had things listed down that I did, and I had things listed down that she did, and so we come together and I had everything what I priced out last year and what I paid last year, so I had the exact same thing this year. The prices from the grill, Just Grill, was the same. The prices didn't
incredible.
change, so I was excited because I was saying, oh God, I'm gonna check last year's and bump it up 20%. But no, everything just went along fine.
We're buying a lot of, everything we're buying for goods is all disposable. There's no dishwashing, there's none of that.
Yeah,
We're
no.
gonna get the champagne flutes.
Yep.
We're gonna get the sparkling, whatever it is.
So the stores I'll be going to be BJ's and, yeah, we're having real champagne.
DJ Chris, right? Is that what?
That's exactly right, Ann.
Just-
Yeah, I remember that from
He is
last
just-
time.
The cowboy hats, we have them left over.
I believe there are some, were there some
Bandanas.
scarves down, were there still bandanas down there? Do we have any bandanas left over?
I don't know. We'll have to, I'll be down there today. We can look.
Okay, because.
If we don't, it's not a big deal because a lot of people may dress a little bit more, you know, for a New Year's noon,
Yeah.
New Year's noon.
I think there were some, but I don't know how many.
Yeah, okay, that'll be.
Karen's gonna get us a bale of hay. We thought we'd put that kind of like outside.
That'll
Kind of
be
like
great.
that.
Who's gonna serve with me?
It's gonna what?
Sir.
Me?
Oh, you're gonna serve with
Oh,
me?
yeah, absolutely.
I'll be there.
Okay.
How many people?
36.
36. 6 tables with 6 people.
We're going with 36.
Yeah, and I think going forward, I'm gonna try to pull that back, you know,
To have less people.
to do the 36. It works out space wise, table wise.
And you know, we don't know about the weather. I mean, the weather is out of our control.
Right, that's true.
And the thing is New Year's Eve is a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And New Year's Day is Thursday, so the center's closed and the center's closed Friday. So, you know,
Saturday and Sunday.
yeah, so we're gonna
But
do the best we can.
we always have to keep, and it's my thought is that it has to be kept into consideration that we're dealing with seniors. They're walkers, they're wheelchairs, they're this, that, and the other thing.
Targeted.
There has to be space around for these people to get around. If they-
We offered transportation, didn't we? Did we offer transportation?
I'm not sure. I
Are
don't,
vans available?
All right, well, we should,
anybody who would want it, I would say.
is there a sign up for it already?
Yes, I believe.
Okay, did we write on it transportation is available? We probably
I think
should.
it says on the side, ride, yes or no.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
just on it as a comments.
All right, good.
Ride section
Well,
and all the
quick
things.
question on that one, as we touched on a couple of these. Is there any way, Amy, could you implement with Shauna or whoever, a method to talk about how many people get wait listed or canceled?
Okay,
I'm thinking
Oh, yeah.
going forward, because we're talking about 10 people on the wait list for one event.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be an example of, here we go, for future justification sometimes on the ballot.
That's such a popular program. It's, you know, Alivas puts on the meal and that people do sign up for that like right away.
And if you think about the Larry's,
Yes, I wasn't there for that, but I heard it was
40.
fabulous.
We had a full house for that.
and
And it was
Very
difficult
fearful.
because so many people were standing.
Yeah.
And it was the block of the entranceway. And
Right.
so that
yeah,
was,
we
that
couldn't
was
get,
difficult.
to your point, we couldn't get people in with.
Yeah, you're right, Phil. We need
We
to
need,
keep
if we
track
can
of that.
figure out just a way to
Yeah.
do that.
Shauna could keep, in other words, when you have the sign up paper and you've got the waiting list, just give her the paper, have her put her in some kind of a folder or a clipboard. Just to keep it. All right, I'm sorry you're alive.
No, that's
Interrupted you.
okay. Bingo, you just want to say it's to
we
be
we
determined?
covered that. So no, the friends are working on that. They're trying to line up. And did you saw Carolyn, that piece that I sent?
I've contacted him. He is available, but we're going to talk to Uxbridge. So we're going to talk to other people that have used him,
Okay.
not jumping in with both feet.
And it might be, you know, when you think about the first Tuesday bingo, maybe alternating other things too, not just.
That was the plan, but is the first Tuesday confirmed? You were going to check with your board.
Yes, so I think we talked about last month. I heard that, you know, we'd like to have some activities at the beginning of the month, and it'd be nice to just have something that, a slot to fill in, that the friends can say, this is where we would put, you know, bingo or music bingo. And
So what does our Tuesday look like now?
our Tuesdays are pretty quiet now.
So there's no exercise or?
No, there is, but this would be later.
This is in the
we're talking
afternoon?
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
I
1
mean,
o'clock in the
it
afternoon.
would not conflict, but we do have cards upstairs, but, you know, people would have to make a decision if they want to do one or the other. you know, so we have cards upstairs, we have lunch at noon. It's offering something different.
Now, do we feed people for that? No
We
food,
talked
like no
about-
snacks or nothing?
Yes, and we're toying with charging. We're looking at different sites. And some of them, most of them actually charge a fee for your cards.
Oh, yeah.
And then you, I guess part of that is used as the prize. I don't know what I don't know. I think I shared the last time I did bingo was with my grandmother. And I was
I'm just
in
thinking
elementary
like,
school,
you know,
so I
like,
have,
do we
I'm
serve
in way
coffee?
over my head here.
We serve a cold drink.
Well, I'm thinking it hasn't been approved and we haven't discussed it. I'm thinking like popcorn and making soda and or water available.
Do we have a popcorn machine? I think I might have one at home. Let me look.
So somebody looked to donate one and I was thinking of Kathy and Shauna. It says no, you know, taking new donations, trying to.
I
Right, Kathy? I
can
mean,
just buy bags of,
We've got a microwave.
yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Those machines can take up some, are you talking about the standing ones or?
Oh, it's not a giant one. It's probably, I don't know. I'll bring it in. I'll bring it in.
I have a brand new popcorn machine too.
This has been in a box. Well,
Mine too.
my husband found it and wants it out.
Some of those big
I
bags
have a
in the store.
teapot,
You can
glass teapot that's for popping
I'm
corn in
thinking
the microwave.
we have a certificate.
I've never used it. This is on top of my refrigerator because I buy the popcorn, throw it in the microwave in a bag. I don't have to use. Okay,
Okay,
cooking program.
what's cooking with Betsy and Donna?
Talked about that,
Yep.
that's gonna be, and forgive me, I didn't realize that was gonna be, you brought on the Friends, thing, so I just put it in there, so that's quarterly, it's gonna be quarterly. What's quarterly? A cooking
The
program.
cooking program with Betsy and Donna.
Already be on there.
Yeah, I wrote it. It sounds like
We
a
need-
legend.
We
That's
needed
really cute.
Yeah.
Are they the chiefs or the chefs?
chef.
So I have. one
We
other
need a
thing to add
date.
to that.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
So, another thing that I apologize, I didn't
Call the
make it
chief or the chef?
on here is that we're starting a World War II children's memory program where we're working with the school system, and we being Barbara Lawson, our library volunteer. She's done some other programs for us on horses. You might have come to that. This is kind of one of her brainchild. So we're trying to get seniors who were children during World War II to help capture the memories. And this would be working with students from the school. There would be interaction, there would be filming. And yeah, so we're hoping to have a number of people sign up, and I think it's a little bit soon, but their goal is to start enacting it in mid to latter part of January. So
I think Karen's looking for a date for the cooks. A date you're looking
Yeah,
for?
Monday or Friday.
I thought we talked about that. Well, you had emailed me that. I think Monday works really nicely.
You're the boss, because you're there
Well,
every day.
We're doing a cooking class and you have course on Monday.
Yeah. But not for the afternoon. So if you did it in the morning,
What do we have on Monday?
course one,
Oh,
12:30 actually.
Oh, it's true.
Course.
Weren't you
Well,
serving?
yeah, we were gonna serve whatever was cooked.
Okay.
Um,
And if it's gonna be quarterly, I mean, it could even replace Tri-Valley. If it's gonna be just quarterly, it could absolutely replace Tri-Valley. We're looking at some other programs that would be doing that. Well, the birthday bash is gonna be replacing one Tri-Valley meal. So, how would you feel about a Tuesday?
They're going to do Monday and Friday.
yeah, Donna can't, it has to be a Monday or a Friday.
Tuesday's fine, because Tuesday I volunteer at the center.
Oh.
So Tuesday,
And it would be a nice alternative meal.
Like, please just don't make it the first or the third, because on those weeks I'm at the senior center, it seems like all week
Okay,
catering.
so not the first and the third, so the second and the
You
fourth.
might want to look at it and just look at your calendar
Right.
and let us know, but we're gonna start to,
Right, so because the birthday bash is gonna be, is that gonna continue to be monthly? Well,
Mhm.
obviously, okay. So that's gonna always be the third Tuesday. And what I suggested that day, I forgot about dine out is the third Wednesday. It used to be the fourth Wednesday, but then Tom had us move it to the third. So he said it doesn't seem to conflict having, birthday bash on Tuesday and dine out on Wednesday. I don't know how the rest of the dine out group feels, but,
Anybody here part of that? I know.
Diane, you go to dine out, don't you?
Yes, yes.
Is that a problem?
if back to back, that's okay.
I don't have a problem with
Fun
that.
is more fun every day.
Yeah, I go.
So,
I
so
go
the
to the
third,
diner.
I could do Tuesdays, I'm just, because it's just me now on Tuesday, so that's my senior day.
so, and Karen just asked that it not be the first or the third, so can you give some thought to, would you like this cooking program to be the second or the fourth?
Doesn't matter to me.
I would almost think the fourth would be good, but
Are we talking Tuesday now?
it's only quarterly though.
Right.
So Tuesday, yes, Tuesday, because Donna's already there, so you don't have to have, can we talk a little bit more about it? Okay.
I might try to sample some of those soups you two guys are gonna make.
Is it going to be all based on soups?
No,
Okay.
kind of seasonally, we're thinking. That's what we're thinking. We're gonna take it, if anyone has any ideas, let us know.
Interesting.
New business.
Oh, sorry, Earl, can I add one
Oh, I'm
more
sorry.
event or I can bring it up in open forum? Sorry, I have something event related. Do you want me to? Okay, so the town is going to be having a holiday party where it is expressly to thank volunteers, but also it's open to all community members. And it is, I believe, scheduled for Friday, December 19th. So no announcement has gone out yet. So we'll need to confirm the details, but pencil that date in because you are all invited to thank you for the work that you do for our town. So so Friday the 19th, I believe it's going to be at Willowbrook this year. So in the last couple of years, it was at Galliford's, but we want to visit other restaurants around town. And I don't have times yet. I was hoping to get that from Katie, but evening of the 19th and but there should be an announcement going out about that soon once the details are finalized. So I hope you all can be there. I would love to see you. I will.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, now, new business.
Anything else in open forum? I don't have. any-
No.
No, we're doing
business.
Oh, you're doing this. Oh, okay.
So van driver update. As you all can figure, Wayne, our AKA Santa, is out for the month of December. And we are very fortunate to have a prospective van driver. I will be going to the select board meeting with tonight. Paul Sarah with an H is his name. Kind of Paul Sarah.
Could you spell it?
SARAH.
S-A-R-A, oh, Sarah,
Sarah.
just like Sarah.
Yep, Sarah. He's Mendon resident. He answered the call. He put an ad in the newsletter, and he fits the mold, what we were looking for. So hopefully the select board will be pleased, but hopefully they will appoint him subject to. He's already had a background check. He's already gone with other checks that he's needed to go for. So the only thing, I have to get him on board with all of this training. So I've already got, hoping that they do appoint him. I've got 2 trainings lined up for him. And if he gets appointed, and we'll probably have him on the roster later part of December.
What's the rate of pay?
The rate of pay is $19.50. It's less than what our current drivers are making. They're making just over 20.
Well, that's because they've got longevity.
Yes. Yeah, so, but I think you'll like him very much. Shauna and I were very impressed with him. We both have had phone conversations. Then he came down and he worked with Wayne, off the payroll because he was not hired yet, but he worked with Wayne's last 2 days so that Wayne could show him the van, show him the center, and just kind of give him a kind of a tour of the town in the van, and very agreeable.
Has he shadowed Sean?
Not yet, not yet.
Because Wayne's gone this month.
Right. And actually Sean will be taking some of the same, one of his training classes is due too, so they'll both be taking
that's
it
fine.
together in Blackstone. It's called defensive driving. So that,
Mendon eldest resident.
yeah, so since our friend Dottie Layton passed, I always like to leave some time and space between honorees, and Peg reminded me that, kind of the time is here. And so I had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Mastriani for a second time because I met him years ago in my profession as an outreach worker. I worked with him and he worked with one of my clients in Hopkinton. So anyway, he moved here from Milford 27 years ago. He's got an extensive resume. He was a veteran during World War II. He in the Navy. He was a veterans agent for 5 towns for over 58 years. He was also the commander in the Italian
That's something.
vets of Milford and the state. So very extensive, as far as his family is concerned. He had a lovely wife of 65 years who unfortunately passed away 3 years ago, Marjorie, and they have three children, 5 grandchildren, 1 great. And I got to meet with the family. They were very thrilled, for him to be able to accept this honor. So I've submitted that to the select board for their notification tonight. And I'm not sure if there may be a citation forthcoming from that. I'm not sure. Katie had said something, so.
When are you presenting the cane?
She did on
I
Saturday.
did.
Oh, you did. Oh, I missed that part. I was still.
Well, I didn't say that. I went to meet him, yes, and presented the cane. And Peg made the bow.
You remember what date when you?
Yeah.
Holy, I know. It's like I carried the watermelon. You know, what I'm talking about. Know that movie?
Oh, gosh, let's see. The date on Saturday was the 29th.
Okay.
So what are we giving this, I don't understand what.
It's a cane. A long time ago, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, every town had a gold tipped cane that they presented to the oldest resident in each of the towns. And through the years, the gold canes disappeared.
Oh.
And there are a few towns that
My
still
town
have.
still has it. They had it in their vault and now they've got it in a glass case. But in my town, similar to this town, my town, the Friends of Hopkinton Seniors created a 2-piece oak cane in a box with a plaque on it. And so it unscrews and screws and very, very nice, very handsome. In this case, the Friends of Mendon Elders had a very simple one. One of our recipients cleaned it up because it was,
Yeah.
it had a lot of shoulders.
There was a plaque on it though.
It said Mendon's oldest resident on one
Yeah.
side. But yes, I had, talked to the daughter and it was timely given circumstances.
We just wanted to decorate it in some way.
Well, typically we actually, I think Valerie Knox or Katie did in the past has put a pretty bow on it. So,
Yeah, go to Michael's and buy one and stick it on there.
well,
We didn't have time.
it was a holiday weekend and yes, that was a good idea. Peg had.
I said even grocery stores, but we found, Amy had ribbon and we did.
Anything you want to say about the 27 budget?
So yeah, just that we're meeting, department heads are meeting next week with Jeremy, Wednesday, at 10 a.m., which is the day of our thing, but I'll be there briefly and I'm gonna excuse myself to come down and help with but I think if it's 10 to 11, I should be fine. I can't, I can't imagine that Jeremy's gonna talk much longer than that, but we will be touching on the FY27 budget
All right, so you're meeting with Jeremy next.
and all department heads, yeah. Next, that's the 10th.
Holiday schedule and coverage.
Yep, so Wednesday, the 10th of December. Holiday schedule, I am gonna be off from the 29th to the 6th, and I apologize, Diane, I'm not gonna be partying with you animals. No, I'm sure it'll be wonderful, but yeah.
We'll raise a glass to you.
Thank you, thank you.
Or an empty bottle.
She's not here. Sneak it in.
I haven't heard from both of I know Shauna said she's pretty much gonna be staying put. I will be here like through Christmas week, up until
Right.
Christmas. She'll be here, and it's a short week too. So we're open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, closed Thursday, Friday. So hopefully the building will be fine.
Bottle and can project donation.
I just wanted to bring this up in that when this bottle and can project started back in 2011, the COA had asked the Friends to assist in this this area, and since that was for van expenses, and over the years people have donated to it with the idea that it was for transportation. And whereas currently the need is not there, I think the public should be made aware, number one. Number two, is it something that we want to continue for a different endeavor, be it food pantry, be it fuel assistance, I don't know. But I wanted to at least bring it up, because people that, say our current volunteer has been doing it in his
Eldon,
mind
God bless them.
for transportation. Donors have been giving to it on a regular basis for transportation. And if it's not needed for that any longer, I think it should be, it should be addressed. So I don't know if COA and our friends have any.
I think we should have some discussion on it.
Yeah, sure. And it doesn't have to be decided today. I think it could be something that carries over to our next meeting.
No, but we would like you, I'm speaking for myself, I should say, I would like you to at least get that message out, whether it's in the newsletter or the newspaper, that, we're not collecting it for that purpose.
But I don't think that should happen until we decide what it's gonna.
Probably. You need to say words.
I know, so at one point the suggestion was made to me, we should stop altogether, and I'm not saying that, but,
No, we'll get a lot of bottles and cans during the holidays.
but anyway.
And my opinion is that there was at one point that line item that was for transportation and they had the dollar amount in there. I think that would like to have that back. I would like the money to continue coming in and because right now if something happens to the engine seizes, I don't know, I'm not a mechanic.
The town pays for it.
Fine, the town pays for it, but we're without a van. And so we're going to have
No,
have.
the town pays fixes it.
Yes, I understand that. But all these people that are sitting here with doctor's appointments and need to go shopping, we're going to have to lease a van.
Yes,
And so that money would be coming out of that account.
and I would agree that the town would pay for the lease.
I would think the town should pay for
Yeah,
the
I
lease.
think, I agree that
And then also you have all these people that used the van all these years. They passed away. The family's appreciative and they give a donation
What is
for the van.
where does that go?
It's just sitting there for van for in case something happens and we need it.
I guess I'm gonna be devil's advocate here. I've only been hanging around here for like 3 or 4 years.
That's
I think
all.
about- it feels like a lifetime.
Or
The,
Gary.
the bottles and cans that I drop off, I just give it because of donation. I have no idea it's for transportation.
I had no idea either. I just think it's simple that
I figured,
bring them over there and drop them off.
for me, it gets them out of my
Yeah.
garage
Exactly.
and it gives it to a cause that's gonna do something with it.
I think, for as many people that say that, there's the other people, because for years it was advertised in the newsletter as
That's
a
fine.
transportation fund, so.
Okay. I'll add my 2 cents.
Please.
Years ago, this was started when we were trying to put together a pool of money to have a van. Because we had the food pantry, but transportation in the town of Mendon, there was none. There
Non-existent.
was no taxi, nothing.
Right.
So when I went to meetings regarding food pantries, they said food insecurity is not the priority. It's transportation in all these towns. So that's when it started. We got the van that we have today still. And somebody came up with the idea that we would collect the cans, the bottles, cash them in. If someone couldn't pay for a ride to the doctor's appointment, we'd charge $1 or $2, whatever. And that's how it started, and it's just been going on since.
Okay.
The other thing was, they also came up with a card, and you would get a punch on the card, and if you got 10 rides,
It'd be like $8.
Do more
Get a
for free
deal.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a deal.
but it was to accommodate, and you didn't have to be a senior.
No.
If you were disabled,
Yeah, anybody.
you were injured, you needed a ride,
Correct.
call the senior center. I broke my leg, I can't drive, but I got a doctor's appointment, can you help me?
Yeah.
Yes, we could help. That's how it all started and progressed.
Right.
So here we are today. Do we have any more transportation in Mendon?
No, just.
No, we never will.
Actually, that's a good.
We don't want to say we never will. The population is now about 6,500.
Other towns are in, what's it called? You might know, Elena, Other towns like Bellingham has GATRA.
Yeah, regional transportation.
Regional transit.
They do. Oh,
they're
that was
premium.
tried too.
When I looked into it years ago, it was gonna be like, the town would have to pay like $100,000 a year to be in a transportation program. I'm sure it's probably more now, but actually, that's a very good point, Carol, alternative transportation. I know from what I've seen in the past, I know the Friends have collected about $30,000, in transportation funds over the years. And, and I just would like it to be discussed but I hadn't even thought of that going forward, alternative transportation,
I mean, what else is there in town?
If I could just interject here for a second. The Friends cannot,
Can you talk a little louder, Karen, please?
the Friends cannot, by charter, have money for a specific purpose that is the responsibility of the town. In other words, it's an operational expense. Our charter negates that. So the concept of having the money in there for transportation was eliminated for that reason. Okay, so the money is there. I have been very specific about the fact that the money is there. It cannot be earmarked for transportation. I think you're going to find the same thing happen for alternate transportations or whatever else you're talking about. Those, we can't collect money for the express purpose of a vehicle. We can't collect money for the express purpose of purchasing a dishwasher. We can't collect any money that is an earmark it for anything that is a town expense. Our charter specifically prohibits it.
Can you give an example of what it can be used for then?
Programs. Our charter says programs.
Does it also pay for like equipment that the town doesn't buy that we need?
It would depend on what the equipment is. And you have to go through a process. According to the attorney, we have to have somebody, would have to go through the process. It'd have to be submitted to the town. The town would have to reject it. Then it would come back to the council, to the Friends, and the board and the Friends would have to vote on whether or not it was something they wanted to take up. Unfortunately, this was done with all good intentions, but against the law.
And unfortunately, when we were looking at starting, asking about starting this program through the Friends, we looked at the Friends because if somebody, say, worked at Waters and they wanted to make a donation, they could get, a match from their employer. Where the town, if we have a, Jeremy has made me aware a couple of times, I shouldn't say we, the Council on Aging has a gift account. You could certainly receive funds there, donations there. However, you couldn't have it matched. You wouldn't receive any interest on it. That's the one thing that the Friends is able to receive interest, where they've put it in very smartly, have put it into, CDs. So,
Well, maybe it's a twofold solution, because there's the past and there's the going forward. The going forward, we set up a gift account or extension of the gift account to take all future bottles and cans donations into this gift account, which is then a gift account and then figure out how the town can administer that for purposes for the senior center and the seniors. Put the money in the proper pipeline.
What gift account?
you already have a
COA
gift
has a
account.
gift
And
account.
you have the ability to decide how you want to spend it, as you do.
We have a gift account now, I guess, right?
We do, and if there's
So
like,
just
You've got a
put
couple
the-
gift-
if clients need things,
You've got a food pantry gift account and you've got your general gift account, which you have
we pay bills out of.
you offset costs.
Yeah, well, you partner with the Friends. You've been doing 50-50 for the driveway down at the center. It was like $2,000 in material. The Friends paid $1,000, COA paid $1,000. Those.
So currently then, we're trying to separate, as the senior center was a standalone entity. Presently, we're moving into, it's the town. It's what the town
Oh, I
says.
think the presumption was that the senior was a standalone entity. It was never a standalone entity. It was always part of the town.
Yeah, the town, yeah, and there could be a case where it runs short. But there's a town responsibility.
Okay, the
The
money,
fire chief doesn't buy his own fire truck. He doesn't buy his own turnout gear.
Right. Well, the town owns the van, but I guess,
The Friends paid, I think it was $15,000 towards that. I wrote a grant. The grant was, the whole van was like 64,000. So the Friends paid, we had to come up with a certain percentage, for that. So the town didn't pay for that van. Presumably they will be paying for the next one.
I think if we're gonna continue to collect bottles and cans and all that sort of stuff, we need more clarification on how that money can be used, so we can explain to the community. And I think I'm still not fully paid programs. You mean
Anything
an
that goes
exercise
into the-
instruction?
The money that goes into the Friends accounts, like we're doing the birthday bash, we're doing the money that we give to Amy for programs that she initiates. Those kinds of, that's where that money
That's
goes.
the entertainment and potential food that goes around this.
But most of that is going to be taken care. You guys are already doing all the scheduling and the paying, so that doesn't even have to come through us. But the COA could decide to, per Jeremy, and again, he said it twice to me, you could decide to keep any money going forward and put it as donations into your gift account. If you want to deem it a new gift account or put it into the one you already have, I believe you could do that, but
well, are there limitations now on the gift account as to what it can be used for?
you guys decide. You just decided you wanted to use it towards buying those gift certificates for the Veterans Program. You've used it towards
Different programs.
the lights that sometimes work, on here on Providence Street, speed limit lights.
That's right.
Those were, the Friends and the COA split
We did.
50-50. It was
We did.
$3,000 and you each paid $1,500 towards one of those, and the highway department paid for the other one.
We pay registration fees when we participate in events.
they charge us. Luckily that we've had,
Yeah.
You did Rock the Block, you paid towards that.
did they charge us for Rock the Block?
Yep, so Friends paid 50, we paid 50.
Oh, all right, yeah, you're right, you're
So
right about that.
COA has a gift account.
We do.
As well as the Friends. has a
It's,
gift
yeah, it's on.
Yeah. that's-
We do, we do. But are we looking for,
That's going forward. I still want to know what can be done with the $30,000 that's sitting there. Going forward,
I
you
put
can say
one
that it's
in.
going into the gift account, but the $30,000 can be transferred to our gift account.
why couldn't it be? Why couldn't we get a check?
Well,
I'm asking
you,
for this.
we have to do an audit. Okay, so that's baseline. So yes, that money is there. I think that you are going to run into an issue, and Jeremy would be the better person to talk to about this. But based on my experience, you're going to have a $10,000 threshold
Say that again?
$10,000 threshold that it can be gifted.
for donations. Now, Jeremy
Oh,
can.
really?
Yes,
Okay, I
Jeremy can clarify that. But there are very specific rules in government relative to how things get donated. That money is there, it is in there. Amy wants to use it for food for Tri River. Amy wants to use it for programs. It's there for that. It just cannot go for the van. It can't go for
I'm very
anything
clear
that's-
about that. I'm clear about that.
And the money is there. So anyone that would make an inference that the money is being misappropriated is offensive and libelous. So I just want to have to say that right up front.
Okay,
So the money is there. We just have to figure out how to get it to wherever it belongs, and I can't answer that.
all right. So that's a question for Jeremy.
Yeah.
How much donations we can accept each year?
Somebody had an idea, and I thought it was a good one. We could use a smaller vehicle, a smaller one that didn't have a lift, had better gas mileage, that if we only had one person going to or fro, using the big van as lot. So somebody suggested a smaller vehicle. If something like that were going to be purchased for, say, $60,000, a little minivan of sorts, I mean, could the money be, appropriate to the town for that?
Interesting enough, we went through that exercise, and I think there's a SUV sitting down in the highway department, just sitting there parked.
Yes,
We're gonna go to the senior center from last year's to be a secondary car to extend the life of the van and use that one for the short haul one person things.
It's gonna be a while, they said. It's got rust and whatnot, and they're doing their own work.
And that might be, but again, that's a town operational expense.
Mhm.
You would say, if I had a large enough vehicle to put walkers in, because you need a big enough one for people to get in and out, will cost $60,000. You should go to the capital planning group and say, we need to appropriate somewhere in the future a van, a secondary smaller vehicle that gets 3 times as much gas mileage, easier to operate. It'll extend the life of the van
True.
2 to 3 years, so your offset cost is maybe 20 or 30,000, and go to your budget and say, I want $30,000 to get a second vehicle through the town, and go that process first. We're almost 30% of the population. So let's get an investment from the town that's appropriate.
Does something like that have to be voted on by the voters? We don't
Depends on
have
what account they
the
take it
annual
out.
Town meeting and the special town meeting.
Depends, I mean, if,
Probably. I mean, it would need to be voted on whether it's as an individual item or part of a budget. So,
Yeah.
but if it's like a one-time expense, that would probably be voted on like at a special town meeting or an annual town meeting as a use of
Yeah.
free cash or some other funds. But yes, you're right.
every vote.
It would need to be voted on at town meeting, like that sort of
So you'd have
expense,
to be
and
weighted.
whether it's folded into a bigger budget or as an individual item. Right, but it could be added to a budget to have like an ongoing, like there are fleets for highway, for police and for fire. So those get built in different ways, but you're right. Ultimately, they do get voted on by the town.
So what we can decide here today or in future is whether the money that's coming from the cans and bottles continue to go into that account.
If the intent is that it is for a vehicle or any operating expense, it can't come into our account. If the intent is that it is ultimately going to go for the good of the seniors, programs, whatever, then it could continue to go into that account. If you want it earmarked for something else, then it should go into your gift account.
Through the COA gift account.
Now,
So
are there
the checks-
special auditing restrictions on that as well?
I don't know that answer.
I think that's something that you.
Jeremy should know.
Yeah, that should be investigated too, because there seem to be a lot of rules and regulations that I think that previously the town was not aware of.
And I think we should table this until we can get some clarification from
Yeah,
Jerry.
you have a meeting with Jeremy next week? Or is it,
Well, that's all department heads.
well, send him a little note.
Because I think it'd be simple enough if you wanted. As I said, it's a two-phase problem. The money's there so you can use it. It's not gone away. And any future money, rather than build that problem bigger, drive it to the COA account.
And just to clarify, we're talking about two different accounts.
Yes.
Is that right? The COA gift
Yep.
account and then
The friends.
Friends account, so which are totally different. One is part of the town and then the Friends, they're an independent nonprofit. So, but where the collection happens via partly.
Yes, it was an oversight on someone's part
Yeah.
that this was done initially and done the way it was done.
Right.
Had it been, I don't know, done differently, I don't know. I wasn't here. I have no idea. All I know is now we're faced with the challenge of having this money
Yes.
that the intent was to go for something that we can't collect money for.
I'm clear on that.
Yeah.
Right,
I think
right.
it's good to have this
Yeah.
clarity, I think, for everybody.
Yeah.
And moving forward.
So, but anything that goes into any donation or even collection of the bottles, doesn't she have to run that by the selectmen? Don't they have to accept that money like you?
I think that's what Jeremy said the other, said when he was here, which is why it
Okay, so these were laws that were in place,
yes.
but no one in our town hall or administrator was really.
Somebody wasn't aware of them, and it doesn't
Right.
matter who.
It was all
doesn't
done,
matter.
I think, in
Good faith.
good faith.
Yes,
So that the seniors would be able to just get to the places they needed to go,
Mhm.
or even get a ride down to an event because they can't drive any longer.
They were all good.
Or they're ill.
Yeah.
So,
No, there's nothing intentional. And this town was, I've been here 40-some years, it's always built on the backs of some town, and there's some new talk about it. Maybe townspeople should get together and build a senior center.
right,
And that's all wonderful thoughts, but
Okay, I think we all agree that we need further clarification and then something
Yeah.
from,
Yeah.
Yeah.
give us the
Focus on-
okay to do one or the other. Okay, we have calendar of events.
Yeah, so this is a work in progress. I don't expect us to hash it out today, but I did want to let you know, some things that are, hopefully on the horizon. I'm hoping that we can get Judge Eustace from Milford back again this year. Kind of like jumping through hoops last year. March is judicial month and people were just fascinated, with his program last month. So
What's his last name?
Eustace,
the judge,
Eustis.
Eustis.
Eustace. For March. Let's see, we have the principal assessors coming down in January to talk about, I'll get them to you. Principal assessors coming down to talk about exemptions, specifically the means tested exemption. I am going to work my hardest to get the Worcester Registry of Deeds and Probate back here. They were here together as a team. I'll get it to you. 2 years ago, and it was a phenomenal program. Having the vote here. We do have the Tri-Valley Caregivers Program is on track. They have trained their trainers. They're waiting for me to, I just got their approval, but waiting for me to give them dates. And it will probably be on Wednesdays. I explained to Karen that, we've got all these wonderful activities coming up. We need to carve out time for, this is a 6-week program.
We could probably include that in January notes when you have the whole
Yeah.
calendar.
And
So
then,
that you're
this
not
is true.
writing.
And then also, there's a conflict resolution program through, the Framingham boards that we've had out several years ago. I'm interested in having them back. We had an instance where, family, there was a gentleman in Mendon and his, several adult children, 3 adult children, did not all agree with how dad was being cared for. One was a power of attorney, the other were, interested in, so I got them in touch with this group and, to help them negotiate, kind of where they were at. But I've had this group come out and talk at the senior center too. It's just nice for people to know that these programs exist. And so those are some things that are on the horizon coming up. And I did also said possible funding, request for the Friends, just an FYI, always put forward, the Fly the Flag program, which is a great program. And then of course, joint events kind of play out as you're deciding on them. So, but, that's that.
Okay, does anybody want to say anything more about possible funding requests?
No.
Then we covered a lot of ground today. I think we can go around. Yes.
When it comes around, well, just regarding transportation, I just got an email, yesterday stating that, as many of you know, Tri-Valley at times gives substantial rides to our seniors, but then they run out of funding.
Right.
I've told you this before.
Yeah.
Well, this is a point where I just got notification from one of our clients that the 5 non-medical rides that he had been able to get from Tri-Valley will not be available as of January 2026. So and it would maybe 6 months after that, they'll get funding again. I'm not sure what their cycle is and where the funding comes
So
from.
what happens with those people who need those?
They'll be needing so those were, 5 rides that we didn't have to do for that person.
Now
Now we will, non-medical.
Okay, open forum?
Nothing in open forum?
So I just wanted an update about Willowbrook on the 19th. So it's still pending. It's not confirmed yet. So I heard back from Katie. So hopefully it will still be the 19th at Willowbrook, but look for an email And I will,
Yeah, I was gonna say, the email will be in our town email too, not.
it will be to your town email, and I believe there will be something posted on the website as well, but it's not,
I will send it all.
it's
out.
not yet totally finalized, so fingers crossed that it goes through.
Thank you. Open forum.
I just want to say that maybe you could get a program at the senior center on scamming,
Well, the police are gonna be talking.
Okay,
The friends.
good.
Yes.
because I just got a Venmo from my daughter yesterday. Can I have $50 for tomorrow for gas?
You know, it's not
And I
real,
knew it wasn't her.
right?
And she got, I mean, it was sent to
That's a
every
clever one.
Venmo list.
I went online saying, look, like, what are the most popular ones? And I hadn't heard that one.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
Venmo.
So is the police talking at 10?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
When is that?
Monday.
Monday.
Party day.
On scamming.
Yeah, at the Friends meeting on Monday,
Oh, on Monday.
10.
Karen?
Anything for open forum?
I always have one item.
I would be disappointed.
You'd have to be. Could we have just a request from Jeremy at next month's meeting, or yourself, Amy, in between?
Yep.
What was the status of the meeting he had with Abacus the week after he met with I? And
Good-
maybe you know.
Good point, yeah, because I've forgotten about that. Good point.
So if you could get an update of what that meeting,
Update.
of when the final is gonna be, something that we could,
It's overdue. Yeah.
and I think it'll be done in December, because has to be paid by ARPA budget.
All right, good
I will.
suggestion.
So if you could have an update, so we can figure out what the plans are forward, and target a year, whatever that year may be.
Mhm.
Um,
Did they have anything?
No, I am not adding another bit of information. One more comment.
I was gonna say, you know, in the event that a decision hasn't been made about gift fund, bottles of cans and donations, any funding that has come in or comes in, can I put it in the gift account? Should I get? Jeremy said twice to me at two different meetings, he referenced gift account.
I don't see why not. If he's giving you the papal blessing.
Probably need clarification on that. You already
I'll
have.
put it there.
Okay. But how how would you write that in the paper?
Yeah, I would talk to Peg and come up with I would think what we would say is that, you know, thank the citizens of Mendon for, you know, helping us this endeavor, but the money is no longer needed for transportation.
Well, you could say the program is now expanded into,
Yeah,
you know,
that
needs.
it's not needed,
Right.
doesn't sound right.
Okay, they're not needed, you're right.
Yeah, that has, its
To
purpose
include.
has been expanded to include.
Yeah, other functional
Yeah.
activities of the.
People are not gonna stop giving us the bottles and cans. That's the bottom line. They're gonna still give them to us.
I don't think a lot of people
I
know.
think they like
Maybe
having a
correct.
donation, but I think some people still in their minds are,
But we'll clarify that, but it's been expanded to
so
include,
that could go into, say, like the next newsletter and
And the-
the newspaper.
yeah, it's been expanded.
Thank you.
Our next
Money
meeting-
can start going.
Yes.
Our next meeting is January 14th. And we are adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So,
Want to just hang around for 1 second, please?
And one more.
Write it up.
Me?
Submitted in five.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said for you.
Does this go to Ian?
I'm just beginning.
We're 35. We're early.
Doesn't seem like it. It seems like if it's